So I think I might put an apple field right here, just kind of in the middle of these two. Like I said, I don't really want to take too many people away from the different categories, but obviously we'll you know, just keep an eye on it. Obviously we still have 10 people to switch over if we need them, and a couple of people thrown around here. We got a couple people in the trader and a couple people in the vendor we can take away if we really need somebody for something. I will fill this back out. And we'll bump the fishermen down too, just because we don't explicitly need them. To bump the foresters up and the farmers. Oh, we also have 10 builders. Whoops. That was my fault right there, guys. So, now let's see. Let's go ahead and, go ahead and throw one there. And bam, bam, bam. All right. Now we are, I've said this in previous episodes, and we don't really need a whole lot of people in every field to make our civilization work. I think at minimum we definitely need like 100, what is it? We need 200 people. Obviously this year we'll lose a crop field, but only one crop field won't hurt us too bad, and we got plenty of food stored away, so we don't really have to worry about it too bad. Ooh, the merchant. Let's see what he's got for us this time. Oh, cattle. We won't take the cattle. Not that we wouldn't be able to use it, but we just don't have anywhere to put them right now, so there's really no point in doing that. So we'll just let that kind of be. I really don't want to take the last school away. What am I trying to do right now? I think let's see, what can we do here? run down here, and we go here. Alright, so that's what I'm going to do real quick. I'm going to start these 2 crop fields for over here. Obviously, we're never going to be able to get to all this immediately, but we'll just have that started for future. And then obviously we just threw down those 2 farm fields, and then we'll probably end up throwing some homes down. I'm not sure if with the space I provided we can actually fit homes. Oh, we can. Okay, awesome. So we can fit some homes right here along this path. I think we can fit just 5 over here, so we'll go ahead and do that real quick. Throw our 5 homes down real quick. Maybe only 4. Yeah, we only can do 4. That's fine. We have plenty of other space around to be able to throw. We'll throw it right there, and then obviously we will go ahead and grab some go ahead and do that. Obviously, it's not the prettiest thing I've ever built, but you know, again, we're still working with the fact that we have so many mountains and we don't have a lot of flat area. So, all right. Oh, and game for the towel. Hold on real quick, guys. There's a stink bug in our room, and I gotta exterminate real quick. Hey, need something to grab it. Alright, well apparently I need to keep my eye on the stink bug because I'm getting the stinky eye right now for not getting it right now. So, but go ahead and take care of that in a second. What was I getting ready to talk about? Oh, now I know. And I got some other stuff planned for the channel. Not gonna say everything just yet. I do kind of have, obviously the channel is not nothing but gaming. I have a couple of videos about the dogs that I'm gonna make here in the near future, and I also got a couple things I'm doing to my truck that I'm gonna go ahead and post for people who have an older model Ford 7.3 diesel. I just kind of go post them because looking around on YouTube, there's not too many people that do anything with them. So just for those people out there who, you know, are like myself that like doing certain things by themselves and don't really see the point in taking it to a shop to pay hundreds of dollars to get something fixed that you can spend $100 and fix it yourself. I'll have a couple DIY videos coming out for that. One being the valve cover gasket, which the 7.3s and pretty much all diesel engines are kind of known for having leaks eventually on valve cover gaskets. Any vehicle really can have leaks on valve cover gaskets or head gaskets at any point in time. It's really just about having the knowledge to be able to take it apart, fix it, and put it all back together within a reasonable amount of time, and not having you know, the vehicle down for an extremely long period. Along with changing the element for the block heater, which for anybody who doesn't know what that means, there's a little element that sits inside of the cast block for the engine, and it's a element that sits in there, piece of metal pretty much, or alloy that sits in and warms up. There's a wire that's connected to it that you plug into any extension cord that sits out of the front of the truck, and you can plug it in, and that's generally and pretty much only for like regular trucks that are diesels. Big rigs don't have those. They're all their stuff's done on board. I'm sure the older models had some kind of plug-in that you could plug in, but I'm not entirely sure on that, so don't quote me on that. But I would imagine there's two kinds of heaters for pretty much just keeping a diesel engine warmer during the colder months of the year, just so you don't have any hard starts and you don't have to sit there and crank it, or even use starting fluid, which now it's not that big of a deal, but it still will foul up your glow plugs eventually. So like I said, there'll be a couple of videos coming out about the truck, and a couple more videos about other things that's going around with the little farm, and update videos and stuff like that. So plus it's been a little while since I've had Gizmo on a video, so I'll probably get an update on him and show everybody how he's doing. For anybody who doesn't know what Gizmo is my 4.5-foot iguana that is my little goofball pet that extremely hates being held, played with, or any kind of human interaction. So it's a little weird of a pet. Some people would think I'm a little crazy for having a pet like that, but it is what it is. He's my pet. I like him, so. Go ahead and take away all the fishermen. Obviously, the regular farmers and the herdsmen are the most important people we need right now. So we're still having a little bit of a population issue. I'm not going to call it a crisis. Obviously, the issue is really just because we still have the school homes up, and we don't have the children population to actually keep up with the population. So we'll just kind of keep an eye on it. I do wish now, the last video we took a group of nomads in, I do wish we kind of kept that, because we've actually we've fallen down quite a bit on the old scale. But yeah, so let's see. Once all this gets built too, I'm gonna add 2 more. I'm gonna add an orchard on the other side of this too, and then on this back side, we'll see what's all going on and what we can build around it. Because obviously there isn't any log storage over here, and obviously all of these homes need firewood to actually run. So we might end up doing logs on this side. Plus, like I said, I do want to do another sheep pasture. Obviously 25 by 25 isn't the smallest area to add on, but we'll go ahead and we'll add a forest lodge right here. We'll also go ahead and toss a hunter's cabin right here. And the reason I'm building all this stuff right now is because obviously at this point in time I don't want to just keep running around the map and letting you guys just kind of stare at everything you've already been staring at. Oh no. Really? want to lose my cows. I don't know what we can do about this, or if anything can be done. This would kind of suck if we end up losing this cattle pasture. I think we do. I'm gonna let that run because the pastures are far enough apart and there's a river dividing them that I don't think the infection will spread. Obviously, if it does, we'll go ahead and knock these two pastures out. We'll just have to kind of wait and see what happens here, along with see if we can get any of the cattle saved. And we'll also add another forest lodge right here as well, just because obviously this is a really weird little area that you can't really do a whole lot with, so you know, we might as well use what we got and make some stuff happen over here, along with add a hunting cabin. Then we'll go ahead and we're gonna add a little bridge down over here too. I know, like I said, I'm adding a whole bunch of stuff, but obviously there's really no point at this point in time to not just add things. And then obviously we'll, once it's done, we'll start building more onto it. Oh yeah, let's check down here real quick. Okay, so this cattle pasture still is doing okay. This one is at half, so we'll have to see what ends up happening. Go ahead and see. I want to see if I can add a pasture here. Ooh, we can. I'm putting one there. I didn't think I'd be able to do that, but we're putting one there. Alright, so we're down to 5 cattle. I do think that unfortunately all of the cattle are going to die. But you know, I just think it's going to be one of those things that it is what it is. We'll just have to go ahead and split our pasture and just wait to build the stock back up, unfortunately. If all of them really pass away. It's unfortunately one of the downsides of farming in this game. You do have, I mean, you can play without any you know, tornadoes or anything like that. Alright, so now our pastures are back. Well, obviously they're split right now, so we'll be kind of down on cattle for right now. Sorry for the lack of talking right now. I'm just scrolling around the map and try to plan out my next couple of moves here. Because there's a couple places I'm not really sure how in the hell we're going to get to. I don't think they'll really be accessible or even usable, unfortunately. Mainly this section right down here. And I don't know if they'll path down this way. We'll have to build something down here and see what ends up happening. So, I will go ahead and build a forest lodge right here. Alright, so we're definitely going to have to keep paying attention to the population still. Obviously, we have kind of lost quite a bit. Alright, so I think we'll probably end up throwing 5 homes right here, along with at least one more storage bin. And then probably adding another storage bin right here. Not sure. Rotate. Yeah, we can. Okay, I'm gonna put one more right there. So, excuse me, guys. We're gonna go ahead and throw a wheat field down here, and we'll make this one a corn field. Grab this merchant real quick. He's got cattle. I don't really want to waste all of my trade on cattle because we don't have anywhere else really to put them. and obviously it's not really gonna help us that much if we don't have an extra pasture to slide them in. All right. Alright, so adding the extra homes we added 10 more homes so far, actually 14 since we started recording. I believe we'll probably end up stopping at this point in time, building more homes, not for a long time, but just so we can get what we've started to build so far accomplished and set up, and then obviously we'll have to build some more homes. Really just trying to focus on making sure we can get some more kids thrown in here to get all of our bases covered again. Obviously we don't need 132 people for all the farms. It would be nice to be able to cap it out eventually, but it's obviously we're not in any rush for that right now. So plus where are we at with overview? We're still 33% educated, so now we've got 32 now. So obviously our educated bar will be going up and down, and we haven't really fully implemented schools yet, so I think we're just gonna leave the school where it is right now. Because I don't really like losing 100 people.